You ever felt like when you walk in the office, there was just something wrong in the air, but I couldn't figure out what it was? I could just feel it in my spirit. I could smell it in the air, but there's something wrong, but everything wasn't quite going. The enthusiasm was starting to kind of drop down, and it was more like people were just mailing stuff in, and I couldn't figure it out. I had my little staff meeting on Monday morning, and I had an appointment right after that. So I got up, left the staff meeting, went to my car to go to the appointment, realized I had forgotten my keys. They were on my desk. And I walked back in, and my top salesperson, a lady who was a real character, had her back to the door, and she did not hear me come in the door. And she's talking to all the rest of the team, proceeding to tell them how stupid Dave is, and how all the stuff he's doing is wrong. And if he would just do this, this, and this, he could figure out how to run this business, but we're probably never gonna get anywhere because he's the problem, and this, just tearing me up. And I'm standing behind her. She doesn't know I'm hearing all of this. And I guess the hair finally stood up on the back of her neck. This went on for about 3 minutes, felt like 3 years. And she turned around and she said, yeah, but, and she starts trying to crawfish and back up into that hole, right? And I said, well, I think we just need to come in my office for a minute. And walked in, and I shut the door. I didn't even sit down. I said, I think we're done. And she said, what do you mean we're done? And I said, we're done, because there's two problems here. One is you work for a stupid guy and you keep working there, which means you're dumber than he is. So I'm gonna help you with that. Yeah, this is your last moment of employment here, and so you need to get your stuff and get out of the office while I'm on this appointment, because I'm too angry to talk to you right now, and I'm gonna say things that I might regret later. And the worst part of this whole thing was my wife had told me not to hire her.